yeah, no. And you know you do. You do. You do. Yeah. I'm just trying to get with you. Said she don't wanna fuck with the devil.
Good YouTube, my name is Nyla. If you are new here, you could call me Nye. I'm so glad that you found yourself onto my channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever Shawty drops a new video. I don't want you guys to miss out on any of the fun shit that we do around here, okay? And if you're not new here, then welcome back, gang. Y'all know what's going on. So for today's video, I have a hair tutorial for you guys, and I'm so excited because I think this look just came out so cute. So it is on this bubble ponytail here. Let me just give y'all a quick 360. And this hairstyle has been done by a lot of different people, a lot of different YouTubers, influencers, everything, everybody alike. A lot of people do this hairstyle, but I like this hairstyle best and took my inspiration from Jayda Wayda because I've seen her do this hairstyle a few times and I just thought it was so cute on her. And I also did this messy edges look that's been really trendy, so, and I still have a flexi rod on it. But here is the ponytail. It's very freaking cute, and this is probably one of the easiest hairstyles that I've ever attempted to do. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is a really quick and easy go-to style. You don't have to go and get your hair done and do this. This is something that you could literally do. I think it took me maybe 25-30 minutes total. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this hair tutorial, then make sure you keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so I brought this little bar stool in my bathroom from my kitchen, so I just feel like doing your hair when you're comfortable is a lot more easier, okay? So we're gonna do this real quick, real simple. This is a really easy and simple hairstyle, so I'm going to get into what I'm going to be using to achieve this look. So I have 2 packs of bundles here. These are just regular beauty supply bundles from the brand Organique, otherwise known as Shake and Go. I'm sure y'all have heard of this brand, classic beauty supply brand. Color 1B. I got 1 bundle with 24 inches and 1 bundle with 30, so I'm going to use the 30 first. You also going to need 2 different kinds of brushes. So I have this bristle brush and then I have this paddle brush. Whatever tools you like to use to sleek down your hair, do a bun, do a ponytail, make sure you get all of that out. And I also have some hair ties and some bobby pins, and I want to go for the messy edges look, so I have some duckbill clips just to hold my edges out the way. I have a rat tail comb to help me with my edges. And then as for the products that I'm going to use, of course you're going to need your gel, so I have some Eco Styler here. This is the red top Argan Oil one. Potentially we'll use some Gorilla Snot. My hair don't like to stay down with just Eco Styler alone, but I usually like to use Got To Be instead of Gorilla Snot. Gorilla Snot is like my last option, so I have some Got To Be here. And then finally for my edge control, I'm going to be using the Hold It Down Sleek Edge Tamer from the brand Prism Hair Collections, which is my own brand that will be launching for pre-sale on November 5th. This is a new hair care company that I'm coming out with that is centered around affordable and accessible luxury hair care for Black women. And this edge control is the truth. It smells absolutely so good. It's super thick and great for creating the look that we are trying to achieve today, so I'm going to be using that. And of course, when you get your edge control, it'll come with a free edge brush so that you can lay them things down. But it's time for the big old grand reveal. Child, let's see what's been under this bonnet for the past few days, girl. It's a little greasy. I've been oiling my scalp. I've been working out, everything like that. So we're looking a little cray-cray, but we're going to turn this into something very beautiful.
Alright, so now let's finally get started with this tutorial. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is separating my edges from my hair. So when you do the messy edges look, you kind of want to take out more hair than you normally would for your edges, just because you want it to be extra messy and fluffy. So I knew I wanted to have 2 sideburns and 2 swoops on my side. So I started out by taking out my sideburns, duckbill clipping those out of the way, and I just found that the duckbill clips made it easier when I was doing the edge look because none of the hairs were getting like tangled with the other hairs, and it really just helped make the style a lot more sleek. After your edges are separated, you're going to want to go ahead and start slicking your hair back however you like to slick your hair back. Everyone has their own little method. If your hair is thicker than mine, then I would recommend blowing it out or flat ironing it just to get that really sleek look. But since my hair is more on like the finer side, I usually don't have to blow my hair out to achieve a slick pony. So I'm just going to put my hair in the tightest ponytail that I can. You could do this high, low, medium. I opted for a medium option. And after your hair is put in a ponytail, you want to go ahead and braid your hair all the way down. So next I am going to be working on my edges first. If you guys would like a separate tutorial on these messy edges, then just make sure to let me know, because this was my first time doing it and I absolutely loved how it turned out. So the first thing I'm going to do for the edges is flat ironing them. And when you do this, be very careful. You do not want to burn your hair off or hurt yourself, which I almost did a few times, but I feel like the flat iron just helps make it a lot more fluffy, and when you're laying the edges, it'll just help them stick out a little bit more and get that messy look that we're going for. So I'm just starting off by flat ironing my edges. And then I'm going in with the Prism Hair Collections Hold Me Down Sleek Edge Tamer, like I mentioned in the beginning. And when I do this look, you want to apply a minimum or a minimal amount of edge control, because you don't want this style to be too sleek. You just want to put enough edge control to hold the style in place, but you don't want it to be super sleek and stuck to your head, because you still want that flyaway, messy, fluffy look at the end of the day. So I'm just really taking my time in shaping my edges. And after I'm done laying them, normally when you do your edges, you would blend the edges back into the ponytail, but you kind of just want to leave the ends to fly away, and that's how you get the messy edge look. I'm not sure if that made sense, but y'all, like I said, if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to achieve this style, and I would be glad to do that for you guys. Just make sure you give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Alright, so after our edges are done, it's time to work on this ponytail. And before I did the ponytail, I actually just laid down that little bit of baby hairs in the middle just to kind of finish off the look. But after that, you want to take your hair out of the bundle and get it nice and unraveled. And if you're using synthetic hair like me, then make sure you try your best not to get the hair too tangled. I prefer to use synthetic hair for these type of styles, because I always take these styles out within a day or so. But after that, you just want to take a bobby pin and slip it through the track of the hair. Make sure it's in the actual track and not just wrapped around the bundle. So shake it around, make sure the bundle's not going to come off that bobby pin, and you're just going to want to weave that bobby pin through your braid. So I prefer to do this by weaving the bobby pin down so that all of the weight on it is shifted and that the bobby pin isn't tempted to slip out. So if you weave the bobby pin up through your braid, it has a chance of slipping out, or at least that's just what happened to me in my experience of doing these kinds of ponytails. But after you slip the bobby pin through your braid, you're just going to want to wrap the track and the weft around your braid as you would do a regular extended pony. Say you were doing it with glue, you're just going to want to wrap it around, and you want to make sure you're doing this not too tight but not too loose. You don't want the ponytail to be like super tight, but just wrap this ponytail all the way up to the top. And I know I mentioned in the beginning that I had 2 bundles, but I ended up only using the one, because when I was looking at the picture of Jayda Wayda, her ponytail really wasn't too thick in either one of the styles that I saw her do it, so I chose to use the one bundle. If I was going to be wearing this ponytail as just a regular ponytail, I definitely would have did 2 bundles, but for this style I just used the one. One problem that I have ran into when doing these extended ponies in this style is that sometimes the bobby pin will be showing through the hair after it's wrapped, or you could like see it or feel it. If you experience that, then just add another bundle so that when you do the bubbles you don't see any bobby pins. But I did not have that problem, because like I said, I weaved the bobby pin down through the braid and concealed it pretty well, so that's why another reason I recommend weaving it down. But after you reach the top, I just bobby pinned it in place with 2 bobby pins to make sure it was secure. Sprayed some Got2b on the flyaways. And then it's time to conceal that track. So you just want to take a small section of hair from the back of the ponytail. I combed it out so that it kind of got a straighter, sleeker look. And I begin wrapping it around the base of the ponytail as tight as I can and as close to the base of my head as possible, spraying some Got2b just to make it sleek. I learned this trick from a hairstylist who did a ponytail for me a few weeks ago. So I just spray some Got2b and then bobby pin it in place, and this will just help hide that track and create that seamless ponytail look. Then after that, the rest of the style is pretty much self-explanatory. You're going to want to add hair ties in sections all the way down through your ponytail. So I did about 1.5 to 2 inch sections. You can do them small, big, it's really up to you and how you want the style to look. I was basing this more off of the curly haired ponytail that Jayda had that I showed in the beginning. So I did around like 2 inch sections like I said. You can use hair ties or rubber bands, or you can even use colorful scrunchies if you want a different kind of look. But after you have sectioned off each section of your hair, you're going to want to just start pulling the hair so that it gets that puffy bubble look. And when you pull the hair, make sure you're pulling it from each and every direction so that no matter what angle you are looking at, you can see the bubble circle effect. The main problem that I had with the style was the top bubble, because since I wrapped the hair around at the top of the base of my head, my top bubble did not want to do too much bubbling, but after some adjustments I made it work. So don't give up if your bubbles are not bubbling. Move the hair ties around, shift some things, and everything should work out in your favor. And as you pull the hair and move it around, the hair ties will shift around. So just kind of do some experimenting and see what style you like best or how big you want the puffs to be. Just kind of play around with it until you get the look that you want. And this was the completed hairstyle. I just added a flexi rod to the end of it so that I could have a curled look. And after that, the style was complete.
The look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you would like to see more hair tutorials like this one, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and leave me some comments of some looks that you guys would like me to try out. Before you head out, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notification bell so that you can join the little family that I got going on around here. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Check out my last video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.